Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. The City Administration has released its 2013-2014 proposed budget, which does not include a property tax increase for next year. City Manager Tom Bonfield presented his $381 million spending plan to the City Council during its May 20th meeting. The plan includes about $7.8 million more than last year's budget and features a 4% smaller general fund budget for the city's core services. This decrease is due in part to the establishment of a special revenue fund from last year's penny tax increase for housing. The proposed budget also includes a $1.50 monthly solid waste collection fee for capital needs, a $10 per month parking fee increase for parking lots and decks, multi-day transit fare fee increases, a $1 special event parking increase, and water and sewer and stormwater rate increases that were already approved by the council earlier this month. An e-town hall event will be held on the budget on Monday, June 3rd at 7:30 p.m. during the City Council meeting for residents who would like to comment on the proposed budget. And a public hearing is scheduled for that same night for anyone who would like to offer their comments in person. The final budget is expected to be approved on June 17th. The Southside revitalization project is paving the way for similar redevelopment efforts throughout the state. The initial soil management waste plan classified all of the debris in the ravine area of the site as being contaminated with asbestos, requiring excavation, removal, and disposal to a specially licensed out-of-state landfill. Since this was going to significantly exceed the budget for this process, the city and the project developer worked with the state to come up with a more cost-effective and safe alternative. The so-called cap and cover plan they agreed upon allows for the reuse of the material on site under future parking areas in the southeast corner of the site. This will add approximately $150,000 in additional cost to the project versus the $750,000 it would have cost to do it the other way. To cover all the various costs associated with the extensive revision of the plans, the City Council approved adding $300,000 in community development block grant funds to the existing contract. The approval of the cap and cover plan was a first for the state. It's official. Work on the Andrew Driver Streetscape project is underway. A groundbreaking ceremony was held at Andrew Avenue Baptist Church on May 18th.
Today marks a new beginning for this community, and I'm of the opinion that the completion of this streetscape project can be a catalyst for continued economic development and revitalization in this community.
The $4.8 million project was funded through 2005 bond funds, through neighborhood revitalization funds, and capital improvement project funds.
And it's going to transform this corridor with new pavement, curb and gutter, sidewalks, landscaping, underground and overhead utilities, and street lights, and a design that's somewhat familiar to what was done in our thriving downtown.
The project extends the intersection of Andrew Avenue and Driver Street east along Andrew Avenue to Briggs Avenue. It also includes Driver Street north to Ash Street.
And it's my hope that when this project is completed, that all of us will be impressed with the work that has been done to enhance this important area of our community.
Construction on the streetscape is expected to be finished in October of 2014. Some of the city's streets that are currently in the worst condition will soon get some much needed attention. $1.4 million will be spent on street repairs and repaving throughout the city. Portions of Reedy Way, Forestall Drive, Olympic Avenue, Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway, Mount Moriah Road, South Queen Street, and South Dillard Street are included in this contract. All of these streets would currently be listed as being in very poor or poor condition under the latest pavement condition survey. The city is continuing its efforts to save time and money when it comes to reading residential water meters. Find out what progress is being made on this project when City Hall This Week continues.
Once you get the hang of it, you're gonna love using the 111 water and money saving tips at dermsaveswater.org.
Welcome back. The city's residential water meter replacement project is entering its final phase. The $3.6 million contract includes upgrading more than 13,000 manual read residential water meters to new remote read meters. The new meters are able to be read by the city more efficiently and effectively, thereby reducing costs for taxpayers and saving thousands of gallons of water each year. This phase of the project is set to begin in late July. Plans to modify or expand the Water Management Department's Mist Lake facility are moving forward. The City Council approved a $392,000 master planning contract for the project. It will ultimately allow the Water and Sewer Maintenance Division to move from the Public Works Operations Center to the Mist Lake facility. The project will affect about 140 employees. The city and its partners are taking steps to support Durham's creative entrepreneurs. Find out why this is such an important sector for the city's economy when City Hall This Week continues.
Using energy wisely can be magical. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off computers and game systems when not in use. Grab a grown-up and go online to energy.gov/kids.
Welcome back. Durham's aspiring and developing creative business people are getting additional support from their community. The Creative Entrepreneur Expo was held on May 16th at the Durham Arts Council.
The Creative Entrepreneur Expo is an event that we plan to reach out to the creative community and provide resources and business training to help people that are either aspiring creative entrepreneurs or developing businesses to help them be more successful in their creative enterprises.
The expo was geared specifically toward visual and performing artists, designers, filmmakers, musicians, writers, creative product retailers, and others who may be looking to pursue or expand non-traditional business interests.
The expo was created because we wanted to provide resources to this growing job sector in Durham. We have increased our creative economy and creative sector jobs over 22% in the last 5 years. We now have 7,335 highly creative jobs in Durham. That's nearly 7% of our workforce. And this is a sector that's really vitally important to Durham's economy. And we wanted to provide resources and inspiration and training workshops to help these folks in their business endeavors.
Participants in the event got a chance to hear from various speakers about how important the creative entrepreneurs are for the city and the state, and then they got a chance to take part in 5 different workshops.
On strategic planning, business planning, intellectual property and copyright, and also marketing and how to reach out and target your audience to develop your business.
Event organizers say the expo was an important step in continuing to foster Durham's creative economy.
Durham is ranked nationally as one of the top creative economies in the country and across our state. In Durham, 7,335 jobs are categorized as highly creative jobs and are part of this creative economy. So this is an important business sector to Durham and important to our overall quality of life, and a big reason why people are moving to Durham and why businesses want to locate here.
The expo was sponsored by the Durham Arts Council, the city's Office of Economic and Workforce Development, the Durham Cultural Advisory Board, the Durham Small Business Advisory Council, and the Durham Convention and Visitors Bureau. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And of course, you can find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.